Hi, this is Alan Wright. I'm the founder and owner of the Zephyr United Travel Collection, and this is the Travel Well with Alan video update. Last week, I talked to you about finding information about foreign countries during the pandemic in terms of three specific things. What's the pandemic situation in a country that you're considering traveling to? Are there restrictions for you to enter? And what restrictions are in place in that country as well. And I ended that by previewing a little website that the European Union has created, and it's really not little, it's very robust because it includes information on all the EU states and it answers all three of those questions for every country. So I'm going to share my screen here and take you to that website and show you a little bit about that and walk you through it. So this is the website. It's called Reopen EU. If you type Reopen EU into your browser search engine, you'll find it. And there's a map here that's similar to other maps. This one specifically shows the EU and also breaks it down not just by country but by region. You can see that, for example, here in Norway, they've got, I don't know, about 7, 8 different regions. And they have a 4-color code: green, yellow, red, and purple. And what I would like to show you is going to this section where you can search by country. So we'll choose Italy because we love it. And you've got 4 different sections here. This is the health situation. This is coronavirus measures in place in the country. This is travel and more information. So these 3, the travel is, can you get into that country? The health situation is what the pandemic is happening there right now, and the measures in place are the answers to the 3 questions we brought up last week. And for each one of these, you have these 3 different sort of sections underneath the main sections. And I just wanted to show you 4 of them today. Under health, I want to show you the second one, which is the indicators of how the pandemic is doing. And it gives you the new daily cases. And you can see that this chart here is from February 21st through March 24th. It's not great in Italy, the daily deaths, etc. So that's a useful place to go to get that information. If we move on to the measures in place in the country, this first tab here talks about general measures in place, and if you look at that, it talks about face masks, physical distancing, indoor and outdoor meetings, etc. And that's pretty applicable because if you go to Italy right now, if you were to be able to go to Italy, you wouldn't have a fun time anyway because not much is open and you can't go outside and meet with other people. Also in the second tab is interesting because it talks about the different regions, because in some places like Italy, you can see that there are purple and there are red states and regions, and there are different measures for this. So it talks about, can I move throughout the country? All this isn't that applicable right now for Italy because it's not doing well, but as it gets better, this is a site that you're going to want to use. And you can go onto the site and use it for Iceland right now, which is green and is open if you've been vaccinated. So in this third one is the travel tab, and the one that's of most use to us is this second part, which talks about traveling to Italy from areas outside the EU. And you can see that they start out here with special rules for the UK, for Brazil, for the countries here, Australia, Japan, New Zealand, Rwanda, South Korea, Thailand, and Singapore, that are doing well with the COVID. And then they've got a little statement here that says, for travelers coming from all other third countries, travel is allowed only for specific reasons and not for tourism. You can't go to Italy for tourism right now. And then it talks about the measures that if you could go to Italy, you'd have to get through as well. So this is a fantastic website. As I said, you're not going to Italy right now, but people are going to Iceland. They're booking their trips, and this would be very useful for that as well. And as Italy, France, Spain, and the rest of them open up, this will be super useful for that as well. I hope this helps.